Hi, thank you for joining me today. My name is Elisa, and I'm a regular vlogger, I guess. But today I'm going to talk to you today about something special. Today. Actually, it's pretty serious. It's one of those things that are going around where everyone is having a problem with pretty much everything. We have in the news about Kavanaugh and Blasey Ford. And people keep asking the question, why would she come out now? Why 30 something odd years later? Is it to smear him? Are the Democrats paying her? And as justifiable as all of those points may be, the fact of the matter is, most victims don't come out because they're scared. As a 16-year-old girl having been raped, the last thing you want to do is have people look at you like it was something that was expected. Especially if you're at a party, drinking, enjoying yourself, the last thing people want to see is a woman having a good time, because that means that it's open for interpretation. And for some reason, men believe that it's justifiable as long as they look like they're asking for it. Unfortunately, that's just not how life works. The one thing that the only man that I ever respected truly in my life, my father, my grandfather, he told me that it is never okay to touch anyone if they don't want to. Anyone. He didn't say it's never okay for a boy to touch you or it's never okay for you to touch a boy. He said for anyone. Any one person to touch another one person without that person's permission is a no-no. That is not okay. Whether you're 16, 27, 48, or 62. It doesn't matter. I think the problem with this world is people are not surprised anymore. And by that, I mean everyone is so expecting for everyone else to be an asshole. Everyone literally expects the worst out of people. So when somebody is an actual decent human being, we're completely in awe of it. That should be the standard, being honest and decent. But unfortunately, in this day and age, it's not. Being honest and decent is a very, very rare commodity. Unfortunately, people of my generation are not having enough children. People with my mind and my intellect are not raising children to understand the difference between your space and my space. Luckily, there are some golden parents out there who know life lessons and know how to teach them. Now, as for my own family upbringing, my grandfather died when I was 14. Prior to that, I was the product of an absolute horrifying relationship. Basically, my mother got pregnant to keep my father, and he ended up leaving anyway. Both of them were drunks and drug addicts. And when my father decided he was going to leave and get a new life for himself in Texas, my mother decided then that was going to be her cue to make my life a miserable living hell. And she did. I think I was beat probably more times in my life than more days than I've lived. And that's sad, but it's true. In terms of the kind of life and the kind of person that I was raised to be, well, that is an absolute direct result of how I was raised. Everything my mother has ever done to me, I swore that I will never, ever do to my children. My children will never have to recover from their childhoods. Hopefully yours won't either. In this culture that we live in today, where boys must fear their own opinions, young black men are being taught to fear the police. Young white men are being taught that anything that they do and say to a woman can be used against them for the rest of their lives. I saw someone post something on Facebook about having to have her son be connected to a camera 24 hours a day, surveillance him. So he has proof that he has done nothing wrong. Somebody said that that's a great idea, because if your son's acting rapey, then he should be monitored closely. But no one ever says to a woman, dress modestly, because this world that we live in, men, their eyes are everywhere. And I'm not saying that we should change ourselves because of the way, men are. They can't help it. It's biology. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that open your eyes. You're a woman. If you're a woman and you're watching this and you have daughters and you say to yourself, my daughter can wear anything she wants and she should not be afraid to be approached by a man. But you know that that's stupid, right? Do you know how stupid you sound when you say my daughter can walk around with a half a shirt on and shorts that crop right at her ass cheeks? By you saying that no one should be allowed to look at her because she can wear whatever she wants, you sound like a goddamn fool. Why? Well, because we already know that men in this world, they cannot help themselves. It is biology. It is their physical biology to find a mate that has the amenities that they need to produce a child. Because thousands of years of evolution has brought us to this point. And if you think about how absolutely young the human beings are in terms of society and evolution, we're still pretty fucking stupid. We still don't have that much in these brain boxes up here, because we still think it's appropriate to kill each other and to steal other countries' resources. We think that that's okay. So in terms of evolution, we're still very, very low on the food chain. And we need to wake up. Women, men, children need to wake up. This election year, our youth, millennials, have a choice to change the world. They have an opportunity to change the way things are going. And if you don't believe that, prove me wrong and vote. That's it. Just vote. Just register your name, your address, and that's it. They don't run your credit. They don't run your criminal record, so you don't have to worry about anything. All you have to do is be 18 and be a citizen of America to vote. Put your vote out there. Change this world. And if you think we can't, prove it. Prove that we can't by putting all of your votes in. And when the results do not come what you were expecting, revolt. Remind us that you are in charge. We are the ones in charge. Our society are the ones who make the rules. And we're putting the wrong people in charge. Let's change this world. Only we can do it. Let's do it together. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.